Now I'm gonna say this, right? My mama got me out here looking bad and all this other stuff, and then you have the nerve to try to talk about my motherfucking stomach. Let me tell you something, Tiff. All you do is get on this motherfucking internet and just tell lies after lies after lies. You study speaking on a motherfucker when a motherfucker not even speaking to you. I was speaking on that bitch. While you over there taking up for Dawn and shit, you need to get you some business. How you end up from talking about New Day, then Amora, then talking about some the chat was dragging Danny to me and my OG. Me and my mama don't give a fuck about you. Fuck you and your motherfucking friendship. Sitting your ass over that line. Ain't nobody lying on your motherfucking ass. You know what happened. Dawn played Joe motherfucking live from months ago when you was trying to drag me and my mother on her live. She put her 2 cents in the bullshit. And that's what made me start going talking about her. So, and you was in her live when she did the shit. And you brought my mama and my name in there. The fuck? Like, Tiff, like, you gotta make it make sense now. Okay, you got mad at me at the beginning because I took up for Ashley D. Then you tried to say I was taking a moral side over yours. First of all, I didn't have nothing to do with you and Miss Amora beef. Let's get that clear. Study getting on this motherfucking internet just lying. You lie so motherfucking much, it don't make no motherfucking sense. Like, Tiff, I can't believe that you really this low down, dirty type of bitch. And I'm sorry to call you that because I really didn't want to get on the internet and call you out your name, but I'm just calling it what it is. See, now, you and my mom already had a history of arguing. And I told my mom then I'm gonna give Tiff the benefit of the doubt. Because I tried to see some good in your motherfucking ass. But I see you really just low down, dirty motherfucker. You'd have dragged Ashley D when Ashley D wasn't even trying to go against you then. Then you drag me. And you know why I got mad at you. I got mad at you about you and Ashley D falling out. It had nothing to do with Miss Amora. You put me in that shit. Remember? Then trying to say something me and my mama wanted to pick at you. My mama went off on you then because she didn't like how the way you was talking to me. Let's get that clear. Then you want to talk about my belly and stomach and that Cara, Danny, Amber, and who else? Alexis. Everybody know I'm a stocky guy with a stomach. I never denied it. You sit up there sitting up on your motherfucking panel trying to drag a motherfucker like I'm supposed to have low self-esteem about my motherfucking self. Y'all already got my pictures from years ago of what size I am and shit like that. Them pictures is from years ago. You think I'm gonna be ashamed of myself? You motherfuckers got on the internet calling me sissy this and sissy that and sissy that. This same motherfucker sissy and whatever you was calling Spectrum and all that shit was the main motherfucker defending your ass when they was over there talking about you and your husband's sex life and shit like that. You talking about some my mama bowed about Queen Fee and all that. I heard all that bullshit you said in there. My mama ain't bowed about no drunk ass prostitute. Is you fucking cool? Why would my mama be jealous of a motherfucker that gave her pussy up to everybody? Motherfucking clitoris been left her motherfucking body a long time ago. The fuck? You study getting on this internet. If you mad at Amara, be mad at Amara. Or if you mad at somebody else, be mad at somebody else. Why you want to bring my name up? Me and my mama haven't said nothing about your ass yesterday. The fuck? And you study getting on this internet for what? Study mention leave me out the bullshit. Leave me out your shit. Cause when I was in Miss Amora's chat, I didn't say shit about you. My issue is with that motherfucker over there. It does not have nothing to do with you. The fuck? Study getting on this internet. I'm getting so tired of you, Tiff. I really am. You are. Oh Lord, have mercy. Y'all. Hey, Dry Bob. No, but y'all see this motherfucker just getting up here just lying. Why you gotta lie? You not for to tell me what I did and what I didn't do. I was trying to say then, like, I don't have nothing to do with you and the Amora beef then. I was staying out of it. I didn't want to hear Miss Amora drag you, and I didn't want to hear you drag her. How that me choosing her side over yours? That's what you said to me then. You study want to go live and just, oh, the Spectrum family, this and all that. And Miss Fee, let me tell you something slow. You, girl, I don't know what is your animosity and hatred towards my mother, but you needed to get it together because my mama do not think about you, Tiff. She really don't. The only time my mama mentioned you is unless somebody sent something you said about her to her. Then she responds. And you really this motherfucker, like my mama was right about you in the beginning. She was really right about your motherfucking ass, and I'm starting to see it. I'm starting to see it. You didn't give a fuck about Ashley D, and you was fake kicking it with me from the start because you still had animosity against my mama. That's what it was. Because if you was real, like you say you was, you would have never said what you said months ago. You could call me fat, this, sissy, this, fruitcake, all that shit. I don't give a fuck because you just because you said something and just because them Robert supporters over there say something about me doesn't not make it true. Y'all don't know my life. The fuck? Just like I don't know how you living. Is you fucking cool, Tiff? And I'm asking nicely. Leave me out your shit. And I mean that. If you mad at Amara, you said she was Miss Samora was so called sneak dissing you and shit like that. Okay, talk about Miss Amora or a new day. You was just talking about how the fucking conversation get on me and my mama. We ain't said shit about you. Even the day when I got up on Don Pound and cussed her the fuck out. I did not mention you then. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shit, no, yeah, I hear what you say. Oh, she's a crackhead. You right, Dry Bob. I see. Cause like only crackheads act like they don't hear shit and stuff like that. That's what crackheads do. You right, Dry Bob. Because I thought she was better than that. I haven't spoke on Tiff really in months. Really haven't said anything about her in months. That was when she first called me the Spectrum comment and shit, and then I did my little pictures of her and all that shit, then responded back. But that was months ago. The fuck? Keep me and my mama out your shit. Then you had the nerve to try to say they called you and your mama slow. What? Let me see what y'all did. Let me tell you what the motherfucking supporters over there did. Calling my job and shit like that, trying to get me fired and shit like that. Calling my phone on unknown numbers and shit, harassing me, leaving voicemails on my phone and shit like that. But I'm just out here just wanting to argue with a motherfucker like that. No, Tip, what you're doing, you over there with the fucking devil herself. That motherfucker over there, she's the devil. That's the bitch that's keeping up the shit. Now I'm gonna say this. Leave me out of you and Miss Amora B, Tiff. I'm dead ass serious. Leave me the fuck alone. Cause if I didn't come for you, if I didn't send for you, if I ain't say break room or Tiff or a card or none of that, don't say shit to me. Shit. Giving on my damn nerves. I ain't even said this lady not one time. I'm arguing back and forth with Dawn or whatever, because Dawn study making AIs and shit, study saying shit to me. That's the motherfucker I was focused on arguing with. And then you just had to mention J Bass and Miss Fee. I don't know what your obsession is with me. I'm gonna be nice. I ain't gonna say you obsessed with my mama. But me personally, when I haven't said nothing about you, Tiff, it's something going on. You could say you ain't obsessed, but what is it? I haven't ain't none status on my Facebook. I mean, not Facebook, YouTube on my community wall is about you. You talking about me, what the sisterhood has said about me and my mama. Them motherfuckers dragged you and your husband all on Facebook. And Ashley D, I know I'm not lying. The fuck? She gonna say they did. And you trying to say my mama jealous of that pissy bitch over there. My mama not jealous of that pissy bitch. That pissy bitch was the same motherfucker that said something about you and your husband's sex life. That bitch said you and your husband can't have sex like that because your husband can't get a boner. That's what that bitch said on her live. Is you cool? I ain't never said nothing about your motherfucking husband. But I'm so fucking slow. And why would I bring your husband up and he don't got nothing to do with this saga? And me and you into it's between me and you. That was when you and her was going back and forth. But that's what she said about your husband. You calling me spectrals and dumb and all that other shit. You need to check that bitch over there and ask her, what is he talking about? You said this about my husband. Everybody over here knows she said that shit. Her supporters over there know she said that shit. And then when I was defending you, when I was going back and forth with her ass, I'm like, wait a minute, hold on, damn. In my mind, right? I'm like, it's not that motherfucker deep. Where knowing pissy over there, she sexualized everything. I'm like, if her and Tiff going off on each other, roasting each other back and forth and shit, right? This is what I'm saying. Why is she bringing up Tiff's husband? Not just that, y'all, but they sex life. Like she knows what happens in their bedroom and shit like that. Who does that? The bitch already said she the fucked a more husband and lied at that. And the bitch already put bodies on Danny, saying Danny was cheating on her husband and shit. You gonna continue to be cool with that bitch until that bitch say she messed with your husband, Tiff? Come on now, Tiff. You gotta be a look. I know you not stupid now, but yes, I said it. That's what she said about you and your husband. You and your husband don't have sex like that because he can't get a boner. Them words came out of her fucking mouth. My mama knows she said it. I heard her say it. Ashley D heard she said it. And some of them, and like when you was in tour with them, Miss Mel and them all was all in her the live and shit like that. Why they over there being fake? They know she said that shit. Shit, like, cause it wasn't that deep for me. Even when we got back into it, I haven't said shit about your husband. I might have made a comment about saying something about where you need to have a kid on your own. Yeah, I said that then, but shit, I'm like, I ain't going detail of you and your husband's sex life. That was too fucking deep when that bitch did it over there. So while you call yourself going live, calling me fat and all this other stuff, that's the bitch over there. You need to check that bitch over there. And while you taking up for Dawn ugly ass, Dawn knows she said the shit too. Dawn was in her live when she said your husband can't do this and do that in the bedroom. Nah, that's what I'm saying, Ma. We ain't even said nothing. I haven't said nothing about her. You haven't said nothing about her the day and the other day when I got up on Dawn panel and cursed her out. She talking about some, I'm sick of you. That's what she gonna say on her live. I'm like, sick of me? Girl, I haven't even mentioned you in days. And when I brung your name up, when I came on Don panel, Tiff, I was telling Don ugly ass where our issue started from. And you know that bitch played your live, being messy, putting her 2 cents in bullshit like she always does. And you knew and you know me. And you know I was gonna come and get her ass once she did that. You knew that already. Like, be for real. You can't even be a grown up until I understand you upset with Amora or whatever she did when y'all was on that trip where your energy need to be with her. I don't have nothing to do with that. Me and my mama wasn't on no damn trip. Let me see. Let me read the comments. Damn, you missed it. Yeah. Who's checking for her? Haha. And I'm in Amora's live. Not thinking about. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nobody even think about this lady. Like, come on now. Ain't nobody even thinking about her. What's so hard of me telling her leave me alone if I'm not mentioning you? You, she telling me I'm a spectrum. We spectrums and we nobody to talk about. But you're alive. Talking about Amora. That's you and her issue. Then it was New Day. Then she worked her way down on to me and you, ma. That's what I'm trying to figure out. When I'm looking on my page now, like, okay, when did I say Tiff look like this or that? I haven't said nothing about Tiff in a while. But I'm letting you know, Tiff, leave me alone. I'm dead ass serious. Leave me alone. That's all you gotta do. Just leave me alone. What's so hard about that? You not no kid, you not no teenager, you older than me. I'm supposed to be learning shit from you. I'm 29. You're 41, 42, however old you is, Tiff. You don't know. You done lived on this earth for maybe 41, 42, however old you is, and you don't know how to leave a motherfucker alone when they tell you leave them alone, especially when they haven't mentioned you. You don't know how to do that. But yeah, y'all, I'm finna get off here because I'm not finna keep responding to her because this is what I don't know what's all this about. Okay, if you mad at Amora, stay mad at Amora or whatever. Miss Amora talk her shit, you talk your shit. Okay, but what does me and my mother has to do with you? Like, damn. What does me and my mama got to do with you and the Miss Amora issue? I went on that trip with y'all. Me and you fell out about Ashley D. Then, not just that. Before I'm gonna finish this right. We fell, we fell out about Ashley D. Ashley D wasn't trying to fall out with you. You had upset at her when you and her fell out. You was bogus. And I'm telling you that now, Tiff, you was bogus how you did that, how you did Ashley D. The reason why you don't see Ashley on this internet now, because she was over the bullshit. No, I'm just saying, Dry Bob, this shit gotta stop. This shit gotta stop. She calling talking about some, I'm sick of you. How I'm sick? How you sick of me and I haven't dragged you at all? Not even recently. I haven't said nothing to you about 5 or 6 or 7 months ago. How you sick of me? What have I did recently? Show a picture of what I said about you this week. Don't go from 2 weeks now and a month ago. What have I said about you today and yesterday? What have I said about you, Tiff? If you can answer that question, and maybe I'll give you an apology. Since I'm the only one that's acting like an adult, what have I said about you yesterday or today? Besides this live, or where you know why I'm doing this live now, you came from me. What have I said about you yesterday and today on my wall? Or the day before that? What have I said anything about you? What have I said something about you, Tip? Because I could have sworn all my posters was towards Dawn. Not you, Dawn. Dry Bob, that's what she wants me to do. She wants me to go off on her and play horse, put on a horse head and all that. I'm not giving Tiff what she wants. You how you and then it's crazy, right? Some that side over there is fucked up. They talk about stuff we do over here. It's okay for them to do it at us, but we can't do the shit back to them. The fuck? If you talk about me, I'ma talk about your ass right back. It's 2026. Who finna let a motherfucker talk to them any type of way? I'm just saying. The last time, Tiff, I could have sworn me and your issue was 7 months ago. 7 to 6 months ago. But yeah, y'all, it just don't make no sense. Like this bullshit gotta stop. I had a good day today, right? I'm minding my business. Hey, Raw True. But yeah, Tiff, I have not said nothing about you. And you sitting over there probably calling me spectrums and this and sissies and all that. But you cannot run from the truth. You knew why we fell out. And it was not about no Miss Amora. And you over there trying to make fun about somebody want to be your friend. I think that's dead and gone. But I can at least have enough respect for you not to mention you. That's what I've been doing. But all of a sudden, you just woke up this morning or this afternoon and you just wanted to bring me up. Does it upset you because you see me and my mama up over there or something? I didn't choose to miss a more of a side over you. I wasn't taking nobody's side because wasn't my place to get in you and her beef. You put me in it, Tiff. You said, oh, y'all want to dick ride up the fade, Nathaniel and all that. I didn't have nothing to do with that. You pushed us over there. What's wrong with me staying out of both of y'all chats? Well, Mr. Moore ain't even paid no attention to no shit like that. That I think Mr. Moore could care less. But what I'm saying is, if I'm staying out of both of y'all chats because I don't want both of y'all to drag each other, what's wrong with that? That issue had nothing to do with me. Miss Amora can handle herself, and Tiff, I know you can handle yourself. The, but what did that have to do with me and my mother though? What does me and Dawn issue has to do with you? It has something to do with Dawn because she put her 2 cents in me and your argument, and you know this. I've been saying this for like 7 months now. And you talking about my mama this and all that other stuff. You must have forgot Dawn was talking about your damn cousin. And remember, my mama ran Dawn out of her chat for trying to come in her chat to pick at TC. If you want to talk about it, TC know Dawn came in there trying to pick with her, and my mama went off on her. And Dawn started that issue with me because if Dawn got mad at my mama, she should have kept her issue with my OG. I came in Dawn chat that same day and told her, why is you saying me and my sister confused, Dawn? Now we did not, me and my sister haven't said nothing about you. That's what was my exact words. Dawn titled her live fee. The live was basically about my mother. And I came in Dawn live and I told Dawn, I don't have nothing to do with that. Why is you putting me and my sister in some that has you came and my mama chat about? Me and my sister didn't say nothing to you. Soon as I said that, Dawn said, "Jay, get your faggot ass out my chat. I don't give a fuck. Your mama to piss me the fuck off." That was her exact words. That was around the time when you was calling her six strands. So you just gonna forget all this shit to happen till? I'm just saying. I'm not. This live is just up here. I'm not trying to be your friend or kiss your ass. I'm just keeping it real. Don came in my mama tried to pick with your cousin. Have you forgot all that? And my mama ran her ass up out of there. Come on now. And the first thing that lady said out of her mouth was, well, bitch, your kids is the one confused. That's what she said to my mama. And because my mama ran her out of her chat from trying to pick at TC. But you forgetting all this too. And when Don did a live, Title It for y'all, I was basically trying to tell Don like I don't have nothing to do with that. Don did not listen to shit I had to say. She said, I'm sick of y'all motherfucking ass. She said that then. I'm like, how are you sick of us and I ain't never said nothing about you? Come on, y'all, that make sense. This was before I ever started dragging Dawn or any of this. I'm sick of y'all motherfucking ass. This was when me and Amber and them fell out. Okay. I'm like, okay, you want to take up for your friend? Okay, cool. Take up for Amber. But like, if I haven't physically did something to you, you should have never disrespect. She should have never disrespected me. That's where me and Dawn issue come from. Dawn know what the fuck she did, and them dumbass supporters over there sitting up there listening to that bullshit. And some of them should have knew then when I came in there, cause she had people in her chat then when I came in that chat and told her I don't have nothing to do with you and my mama issue. My mama could handle her own. But my mama so fake this and so slow this. My mama wasn't fake this and wasn't so slow this when she was defending your cousin. And your cousin, I'm shocked back TC. I don't know why TC ain't even saying he telling the truth. I ain't did nothing to TC either. I don't got no issue with TC. I don't know if she have an issue with me or what, but TC know I'm telling the truth. She should know. I don't know why she just letting you just go on and go on and go on. And she know what happened. Shit. I ain't did nothing. I ain't did nothing to Don. I didn't did nothing to Don. D-Ham ain't and Amber ain't even said did nothing to Don. Don just got mad at Danny and D-Ham today because they was in my mama's lab yesterday. And they did not say anything about Don either. And Don came for them. So who's really starting shit, Tiff? So who's really starting shit? Who's starting shit? Because it wasn't me. I didn't start nothing to that lady. I told that lady, stop disrespecting me when I was in her lab and telling her I had nothing to do with that. Dawn kept calling me out of my name. I will never forget that day she said that to me when I told her I ain't had nothing to do with that. Why would you, out of the first thing out of your mouth, because you mad at my mama, you say, oh, your kid's the one confused. I'm like, damn. I never even said nothing about Dawn. Like, why would she say that? Why you ain't talking about that, Tiff? You talking about what I'm out here. I'm talking about motherfuckers. I'm talking about motherfuckers, them same motherfuckers you sitting over there trying to defend about me talking about them. Those was the same motherfucker that was with all them over there dragging your husband and shit. Going along with the shit. Your husband don't got nothing to do with this saga, but they was over there dragging them. Ashley D know I'm not lying. Neo, before you fell out with Neo know I'm not lying. And I'm like, if they mad at Tiff, they need to keep their roast on Tiff. Why they dragging her husband? That's what I was saying. But I'm gonna say this, Tiff, you bogus. Because I did not have no, I left my issue alone with you months ago. So I just want to know, same motherfucker that was over there looking up your record when you went to jail or what you did when you was younger. That's Don, the same motherfucker that was over there, and then they trying to put all that shit on Amber and them. It was they said she had something to do with it too. You talking about me, but they was looking for everything they can to find to drag you. Why would I look me personally? If me and you arguing, Tiff, why would I go that deep to talk about you and your husband's sex life? Not just that, then look up your record you had in the system or something when you was younger. Why would I go that deep? It wasn't that fucking serious. You talking about something? I'm over here with the motherfuckers that's calling me slow. What about you over there with the motherfuckers that talked about you and your husband's sex life and looked up your record when you got locked up? Okay, you wouldn't tell me what was it? You just like wanted you to take care of me? Oh, I didn't know. Those the motherfuckers over there you should have the energy with. You and my mama had words in the past, but my mama never went that deep. She wasn't concerned with your jail record. She didn't say nothing about your husband's sex life. But you over there just applauding that pissy bitch fishy over there. And she said all that shit. Let up, because the truth eating her up. If she over there mad, I ain't did nothing. I ain't got to call her nothing. This lab about talking to her with some common sense. I don't know why. If she getting mad over that, you can't get mad at the truth. They did that. I seen it with my ass. Tiff, you want me to lie to you? You know I'm not finna lie. I'm finna hit you with the truth. They did that. They talked about your husband, you and your husband's sex life. They looked up your jail record. You think I'm gonna lie? You think I'm gonna lie to you about something like that? You really think I'm gonna lie to you about something like that? And remember, I was in your lab and I told you when they did the shit. When we was still cool. So you sitting up here calling me Spectrum and all this other shit. Ain't nothing slow about me, Tiff. I know what's right from wrong. But I'm not gonna let no motherfucker think they finna just jump down my mama throat and expect for me to not to help defend her. Okay, if it's a one-on-one issue, then it's a one-on-one issue. When I came in this saga, it was a two-on-two. It was a two-on-one I'm in. My mama was arguing with you, and then she was arguing with Pissy over there. And then the pissy bitch got up there talking about some, I ain't known her for 6 months, I ain't. And she been coming for me. And then the lady sat up there and lied, talking about some, she ignored my mama, she ignored my mama for 6 months. It wasn't even 6 months. It wasn't even the fifth month when you post pictures, when she posts pictures of my mama, talking about my mama edges, her boobs and all that stuff on her Facebook. And then they screenshot and sent it to my mama and she hurried up and take it down on her page. And have you forgot at the end of the day, y'all over there trying to say, oh, Jay Band's always arguing with a woman. He always in women's business. Y'all got niggas over there in women's business too. Y'all can't tell one man something and not tell the other man anything. If you gonna say men, you should say men, period. That goes for everybody. Don't just try to label like I'm just the only one out here talking about motherfuckers. I'm not the only man in the soccer that's talking about people. And y'all know that. But they trying to sit up here talk to me like I'm slow. I'm not slow at all. I remember everything. I remember when everything, far as falling out with Amber, who came at me, who did this, who did that, and what Tiff, why you over there with Miss J Jones and shit like that? You know that bitch came from me yesterday. Talking about some, you over there with the motherfucker that dragged you. You got back cool with the motherfucker that dragged you. How you gonna talk about Amber and what she said about me? But when me and Amber was into it, you end up when I asked Mrs. J Jones what I do to her, she snapped out on me, called me out of my name, said this and that, and then I said whatever I said back at her ass when she disrespected me. How y'all and then ooh man y'all, I'm just not gonna get into it. I'm not. I'm trying not to go into it. But motherfuckers on this internet acting like I don't remember what a motherfucker did. The ones that I done came for, far as supporters too, y'all know what y'all did. Stop trying to put the blame on Amber. And y'all was a part of the shit. Stop it. Cause all this bullshit needs to stop. I didn't do not. I didn't do nothing to. Let me see, Mrs. Fee. She wanted to talk about y'all, but y'all not supposed to say shit. Fuck that. Break room feelings entitled. I don't know. I ain't did nothing to Tiff. I actually liked it, Tiff. I told Tiff I did not have one bone in me that did not like her. I told Tiff when we first got into it, when I did apologize to her the first time, I thought she was funny. When me and her was arguing back and forth, I thought she was funny. I never said I didn't not like Tiff. Apparently, the feeling's not the same. She over there dragging me and my mama. But my purpose of doing this live, y'all, is I'm speaking my truth. And ain't nobody finna go live and make it seem like I just been coming at motherfuckers for no reason. My bad, y'all had paused. I was reading the comments. But yeah, I remember everything. I don't forget anything. I know she don't know us for real. I'm this lab ma. It's just for me to speak my truth. Hey Lorraine. But yeah, y'all, but I'm finna get off here because I'm not finna keep talking about this. I didn't do shit to Tiff and I didn't do shit to Dawn. Dawn know what she did. She came for me twice. If I'm telling you I don't have nothing to do with it, why is you calling me out of my name? And my story has not changed since then. And y'all, I'ma say this. I could get up here every day, troll this and troll that and troll that. But at one point the shit gets exhausting. Like, come on now. These people on here older than me. If it's anybody that's supposed to be on here acting childish and shit, it should be like the people in my age group. Not nobody that's in their 50s or 40s or whatever you want to call it, 60s or 70s. It shouldn't be nobody acting a fool on here. But I'm just saying, and I'm going to say this, and I'm going to end this live. Because I don't have to drag you, Tiff. But I will hit you with the truth. Don't call me slow and shit like that. And you over there too with the same person that talked about your husband's sex life and you in bed like she knew, like she was right there in bed with y'all when y'all was going back and forth. Then they searched your jail record up too. And you should know how them people is over there too. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, like raw. And like I didn't miss communicate what you was saying when I was talking to you yeah, last night. I was basically saying that like I did not start nothing with her. She disrespected me because my mama ran her out of her chat picking at TC. And then the second time she came at me and my mama, she went live and started saying shit about me and my OG. And we haven't sit now. We been left her alone after we said something to her months ago after the prior. Here she go up here playing Tiff live after Tiff basically went off on trying to go off on everybody, and then that's when me and Don got back into it again. People be doing shit and forget what they did. I remember what y'all did to me. Yeah, she was. She was raw truth. She was. My mama went off on her. I was sitting by, but I didn't say not one thing to her. Dawn when she was in my mama chat. My mama cursed her out and ran her up out of her chat. See, my mama just said she was. She came in my mama chat to pick with TC. That's where that issue started. And she got mad at my mama because my mama wouldn't let her come in her chat to start some shit. And like why they sitting over there talking about I be into with everybody. I haven't disrespect Mika. I haven't disrespect Retta. I haven't disrespect Auntie. And it's more names to add to the list. Shit. But I'm just so disrespectful. Oh, I haven't disrespected Miss Mel either. But yeah. But yeah, I'm grown. Yeah, I'm grown, mom. But I'm just saying. But yeah, y'all, I'm leaving it alone after this. But I'm asking nicely, Tiff. If I haven't said nothing about you, your dog, your husband, your living situation, leave me alone. My energy is with who it is. With keep your energy with the person that's coming at you. You claim to say. If I haven't came at you, keep your energy with that person, cause I didn't give you no energy to come at you. I mean, I know my, but where you already know who I'm cool with and who I'm not messing with. But I'm just saying, if I ain't saying nothing about nobody today or yesterday, they shouldn't be saying nothing to me. And then she said it out of her own mouth that she wasn't going to say nothing about me or mention me, and she even told her supporters, "Don't tell me nothing the Spectrum family said." I'm like, okay, you saying you telling your supporters not to listen to the Spectrum family or whatever, but you coming back saying something to us, especially when we haven't said nothing about you. No, I'm not. I'm not taking up for nobody, but I'm saying, they trying to make it seem like we just ready to turn on somebody, nothing like that. No, we just don't do no fake shit. I haven't been fake with Tiff at all. The times I was cool with Tiff, I have not been fake with her, not once. But yeah, y'all. Raw truth. That wasn't no fake page. That was then. That then. That wasn't no fake page. That was actually her because she went live after my mama ran her out of her chat. That wasn't no fake page. Why would she go live and get start getting mad and going off, saying my mama kids is confused and all that? If that wasn't her, that was her. She did, and my mama said she was. She took it. She had to take it down, raw truth, or deleted it. I'm I'm talking about the old girl over there. I'm not talking about. I'm saying old girl. She took it down. She titled the live feed. My mama didn't pay attention to it, but I paid attention to it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, if we slowing gay bands and all this up, she stealing them names from Amber and Alexis and them. Okay, why is you? I don't go to your live. I get clips sent to me. How you think I end up on and speaking to her over there? How you think I end up coming in your live and up on your panel to say what I had to say to you? That raw truth. I get where you coming from, raw truth, but it ain't no talking it out with that lady. Don is the motherfucking the devil. I'ma tell you. I just explained to you why I did not do what did I did not do nothing to her. She disrespect me because I was basically telling her don't mention me and my sister. That's all I said. She called me and my mama confused. That was the first. I mean, me and my sister confused. That was the first words that came out of her mouth. Raw truth. And I'm like, damn, you couldn't find anything to say. My mama cursed you out. I didn't curse you out. That was then. I'm like, damn, ain't nobody gonna whoop my ass at all. And then, like, not just that, raw truth. When I was up on a panel arguing with her, she lies and say I threatened her. If you go to that live when we was arguing, I mean, raw truth, you gonna see it that where she said, "This is not what you want. This is not what you want." And when she said that, I told her, "What you gonna do, Dawn? Ain't nobody scared of you." That's what I said to her when we was arguing. I didn't threaten her either, and I'm trying to figure out where did she hear that I said I was gonna put my hands on her or something like that. Where did she get that from? I didn't even when I was arguing with Pissy over there. I didn't even tell that lady I was gonna put my hands on her. I didn't tell her that. She lied around here too, saying I did too. Well, liars gotta stick together. Because it's one thing if you and a person going back and forth, cussing each other out, calling each other everything under the sun, it shouldn't get that deep to I'ma whoop your ass and stuff like that. If I feel like the situation wasn't that serious. Now, Pissy over there, she took it seriously. I all I did was I came to Saga, I marked her voice maybe like 2 or 3 times. Her first response, she did a 4 minute and 57 minute live. Damn, she got her faggot ass on up here. That's what she said then. And at the time, I did not call that lady out her name. All I did was mark her voice. So basically, she got mad because I marked her voice. But everybody want to be victims. Now, I'm not portraying to be no victim, but I will say this: was I have I said stuff? Hell yeah, I said stuff. But was I just going around just starting shit with people? No, the fuck I wasn't. You have to give me a reason. Everybody that I done literally got into it in this saga with came for me. I ain't gonna say Tiff, because I did came in the saga called and I called her a clown then, and then she was saying what she was saying, but hey, but shit, it is what it is. But ain't nobody finna just make me out to be like this so-called straight up shit starter that I know I did not come out here and start no shit. But yeah, y'all. But like, if I'm arguing with one person, I'm gonna say this: if I'm arguing with one person, just leave me out of it. Don't say nothing to me if I ain't say nothing to you. Respectfully. And if them people over there can't understand that, if I didn't say nothing to them, they should have nothing to say to me. I know some of them in here now because they jumping in and out. I know, but I don't care. But yeah, y'all, I'm finna end this live. I already spoke my piece. If she's still over there calling me this and that, she can go ahead because it ain't worth it. I'd already had like 2 arguments with her out of the saga. That was in 2014. No, 2024. And then it was this year. I argued with Tiff twice. I'm not gambling on the third time. I'm not doing it, Tiff, because I didn't do anything to you, and you know you over there wrong. You wrong as hell. But if I didn't put myself in you and another person's issue, you shouldn't have nothing crazy to say to me because I didn't have nothing to do with you and Miss Amora's situation. Because that's where it stems from. But the truth is, it came from Ashley D, and I already said that, but I'm not gonna keep explaining it. You know why I got mad, because how you did Ashley D, and Ashley D was riding for you. Yeah, ma, but I already know they gon' she can drag me all she want, but I don't care because I don't watch her. I got a clip of her talking about me today, and I'm like, damn, when did I say something about her? That's what I'm not understanding. She already blocked me from her channel and shit like that. I can't go over there and see, like, well, I could probably go over there and see what she's talking about, but I can't go over there and comment and say anything. Hey, Pisces 28, what's going on? And then look, y'all, she swept it down. We come from her house, cause it was not them many weeks ago when her friend had passed away, right? Cause I don't know if y'all remember when I was up on her panel, and or not when her friend News was up there, right? When she said News passed away, right? I was trying to go in the comments to give my condolences and shit, right? She had me blocked from her page, so I couldn't even write nothing. They be trying to make it seem like a motherfucker have hate in their heart and shit. I don't got no hate in my heart. I don't really know y'all like that to have hate in my heart. I'm just not gonna take no shit. But I'm gonna speak my piece when I know I ain't did nothing to nobody. I'm gonna speak my piece. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end my laugh. Don't, and I'm gonna say this, Tiff, don't tell me nothing about what these people over here that said about me. You talking about they called my mama and me slow. We was on Amber and them side then when they probably did that. And they didn't know us like that. And we didn't know them like that. But they actually decent people over here. They treat me better than how them supporters over there treated me. And she and ma nah, but I'm just saying, ma, I ain't did nothing to tell. I don't know why she want to study mention me and you when we ain't saying nothing about her yesterday at all. That's what I'm not understanding. Shit. But yeah, this bullshit to ruin my day, y'all. I done had a good damn day today. I just came not too long ago, came home from work, right? That was like over an hour ago. I had a smile on my face. I hear the message alert from message on Facebook. I get a recording of her talking about me, my stomach, and shit like that. I'm like, now when did I say something about her? Why is she talking about me? That's what I'm trying to understand. But yeah, y'all. But yeah, I'm done after that. But I'm gonna let her. I'm gonna let pretty much let Tiff swing at the air. She's gonna be arguing with herself. She's not gonna get no more reaction than out of me. Y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna be like Tiff over there just talking about J Bands and J Bands just ignoring her like a motherfucker. Y'all gonna see. But I'm gonna start ignoring her every time she mention me. Cause she probably over there talking about something I don't give a fuck. Probably marking my voice, calling me Spectrum and all that. I really don't care about that. You called me a Spectrum months ago. That was months ago. I'm not bothered about that because you already called me that. So what's next here? Where called me Porky the Pig months ago too. So what's next here? What's your point? What is you getting out of this? Mentioning me and my mother when we haven't said nothing about you. You doing all that talking about me because you know you wrong. But yeah, you guys, she said, you out here talking about all these women, parents in your belly out here. And I'm gonna just address this too. Yes, I have a stomach, but my stomach's not hanging over my dick or none of that. And I just want to put that out there. Yes, I can see my dick when I take a piss. All that shit. I don't have my stomach not in the way of anything, and I'm just gonna put that out there. It might look big when it come to the camera, but when you meet me in person, y'all could be like, "Oh, his stomach not that big," but why the camera make it look like that? But yeah, pretty much that's what she said about my stomach. If you gonna laugh. And I don't know why they acting surprised, like, oh, he a stocky boy. He got a stomach and stuff like that. They knew that for months, damn near a year now. I don't know why they act out of nowhere acting surprised. Yeah, I'm like in my 200s. I ain't no 300. I'm gonna just put that out there. I'm not no 300 nothing, but I am in my 200s, and I'm not as big as they think they is. Cause I can run fast as hell still, walk fast too, and lift shit too, without running out of breath. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you gonna hear yourself, bro. If she don't take it down, that's why I went live now, bro. Cause she was talking about me and my stomach and shit. I'm like, damn. I'm like, damn. She talking about my stomach. I'm like, shit. It ain't stop no women or nothing from looking at me. And I like being the stocky boy. I'm not sloppy fat. And I ain't no what's the name? Like like them people you see on TV show, I ain't no 600 pounds. I'm not one of them people you see on the TV. But I am a confident man at the end of the day. Can't nobody knock my confidence down at all. But them supporters over there, I don't know if they thought that posting my pictures on pages and shit like that was gonna bother me, make me pissed off. If y'all pay attention, every time they post a picture of me on the wall and shit like that, y'all never seen me go live and just go off. Hey, New Day. But yeah, they thought posting my pictures and shit like that was gonna bother me. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't have not one bad picture. Not in my phone, not on my Facebook or Instagram, none of that. So, hey Pennyweed, hey J Bass, how are you doing? I'm doing all right. How you doing? I was putting in this lab, but yeah, I'm doing all right. I was just speaking my piece, and I just had to clear some shit up real quick, Penny, because people out here talking about my stomach and study coming for me when I haven't said nothing about them, and when I clearly said keep your issue with the person you have it with. But yeah, y'all, I'm finna end this live. Thank y'all for tuning in. See you next time.